As he said, I've been competing for over 30 years in bodybuilding, powerlifting, martial arts, and I was on the original Gladiators, on the new Gladiators, and other shows. So my career is long. I have done everything. So if there's any questions today, because I don't want you guys being quiet. Most audiences are very, very quiet and shy. Don't want to ask questions. I know today you guys are going to be learning a lot about health and fitness with a lot of experts, which is great. I'm here also to teach you guys about if there's anything you guys want to do for yourselves, all right? The best teacher in the world is the guy that does what he says and tries to get his clients to do or follow in his footsteps. I believe that the trainer that really lives it motivates their clients without saying a thing. They see it, they love it, they follow it. I do not wake up in the morning to motivate people. I wake up because I love training. I've been training for 35 years, and I started competing at 13. So this is something that's just inbred in me, and I love it. Now, by doing that, and by waking up every morning at 3 a.m. in the morning, and I train at 4 in the morning, I've done that my whole life. That pushes other people to see it, without even saying anything, without trying to do something different. It's just because it's my passion and my love for it, and then it pays back in dividends. So you as a trainer or as an expert, keep living what you're doing, day in, day out, and understand that those clients that are looking up to you, or those people that are watching you that you don't even know, you are motivating them by your actions, by staying positive, by staying true to what you believe, by staying true to your morals and what you want to achieve in life, and your desire. And this is what it's about, right? About waking up with goals. I'm assuming most of you guys are goal-oriented, or you wouldn't be here today. And then you guys are always, and you're willing to learn. Put yourself out there, because it's a beautiful thing to keep learning. One thing that I've done is, by powerlifting and by bodybuilding and by doing martial arts, there's always somebody better. There's always somebody you can learn from. And that makes you better. And again, it's not about that time that you're training for the show or the tournament or the CrossFit Games, but whatever it is, it's how you become a new person each time. Let's say you get to the contest or whatever show you're doing, CrossFit, bodybuilding, powerlifting, whatever that is, when you get there, you're a different person than you started. Even if you're an expert, you're a different person than when you started mentally. You learn more things, you became something more. And that's what we're trying to do. And today, when you guys are doing this and learning everything, think and take that motivation from everybody you work with today. So, one of the things that I've been able to do is I've been able to maintain a relatively okay physique for 35 years. So, one of the things is, I'm a consistent guy. I understand that I want to be a champion today, but I also understand it takes time. So one of the biggest things that I believe in, and it goes back to the old school mentality of put in the work every day. Yesterday's done. Great, whatever happened yesterday, you won the universe. Nice, that's yesterday. Now today, what are you going to do? And so it's about that basic foundation. Whatever that work is that got you to the next step, make sure you stay with the foundation work. All right? Everything we're doing when it comes to training is a ladder. All right? We're not trying to peak 365 days out. You guys understand that? We're training, 8 to 12 weeks for something. Always something. We're always on. We're always getting ready. I believe in always trying to get ready because I don't want you guys to be a champion for a day. I want you guys champion for a lifetime. Okay? And when people ask me about goals and setting goals, I got my baby goals, 8 to 12 weeks. Let's accomplish this, and then start over. Okay? So everything I do, I don't try to plan out something for 6 months and try to maintain 100% for 6 months. I'm a guy that will believe in starting at 60% and building from there. Now I know you guys are looking at me, 60%, oh, that's kind of weak. Trust me. You only have so much 100%. And if you're going to give 100% every day, you're going to burn out. So keep in mind, I'm giving you permission, start slow, because your body adapts and build up to 100%. So what I'm talking about is when you guys are training yourselves and getting ready for something, I think you guys will understand this. When you go to the gym, it's about doing the least amount of work. Least amount of work, but still changing. Okay? The least amount of work and still change. If you go into the gym, I've done 315 for 50 reps in one set. Now, if I go into the gym every workout and keep trying to get that every single time, I'm going to burn out. I'm going to burn out quick. So what I mean by going to the gym, do the least amount of work possible, and keep getting better, what I'm talking about is going in at 60%, starting there, letting your body, nutrition, and your sleep help build the foundation. From there, you go to 70%, and so on, until you get a good month of 100%, and then cut it back again. You guys understand that? Because understand, your body's incredible. Your body will adapt and change. So by giving it just a portion, it will utilize the calories more. Where at the end, you're just doing force. You're in a deficit, you're training so hard, you're training 3-4 hours a day, whatever it is at that last portion of the 12 weeks, that's when you want your body to be ready mentally, your mind to be ready. And then cut back again. Okay, so whatever you're getting ready for, and here's the best part about it. You don't have to have a meet. You don't have to have a CrossFit game. You don't have to have a bodybuilding show or anything. You can just have you. Because all I do is I travel the world every weekend. And I just want to be in shape. If I'm just talking in front of you guys, which I'll strip in a second, and then to go into anything else, into guest posings or anything else, I just want to be in shape and trying to get better. And age has no number. All right? This is mental. Okay, I started lifting at 9 years old. I competed and won my first powerlifting and bodybuilding the first time out of 13, beating 19. I never stopped competing. I won the universe, like he said. I won the powerlifting California 4 times, and I got inducted in the Hall of Fame of Martial Arts in 2014. So I always was competing in something. And this is while doing TV and so on and so forth. So you just get that motivation, whatever it is. Because now, I'm not on TV, I'm traveling the world, but it's still that same kind of motivation for me to be up in front of people or talking to people. I want to show up in shape. Okay? So try to get those baby goals, try to focus in on 12-week points, but also keep the 1-year plans. And what the 1-year plan is this. This is health and fitness, right? We would like to live forever, be healthy, no injuries, and all that kind of stuff. That's your 1-year goal. And you want to keep that in mind, because here's the big thing. You get an injury, everybody feel like the world's over? It does for me. Get a little owie and like, oh, shoulder hurts, knee hurts or something. It's like, oh my gosh, I was getting ready for something. This is the 1-year goal. This is about staying healthy, about longevity, about being able to continue to do what we're doing with such passion and teaching people. So when it comes to the 1-year goal, it's about making sure you drop back and let your body recover. And that's what I'm talking about, the 60%. Your body will change if you give it 60% or 70 or 80. I think most of you guys understand this. We can change somebody if they give us 100% on the nutrition plan and don't even train. I can't change anybody if you train like a beast and just eat whatever you want. I mean, we go to gyms, we see everybody. And every year, they look the exact same, but they're in there training like beasts. But they don't change. Because it's the outside stuff. And when I say the outside stuff, obviously, it's the sleep, life stress, what breaks you down. All right? I'm wholeheartedly, I love sleep. I don't get enough. I love my life more. I think the best person that said this was Arnold Schwarzenegger. You need 8 hours of sleep, sleep faster. I train at 3 in the morning. I get up at 3 in the morning. I go to bed at 8 or 9, so I get about 6 hours. But I have a great life, and I believe that a good life and something that you love and you want to get up and train people or teach people or motivate, that gives you so much more than a good 12 hours of sleep. Man, we could take some people that sleep 10, 12 hours a day that hate their job and they get up and they're already stressed. And they're not getting it. I don't want that. It's Warren Buffett said, don't worry about the money, do something you love. Because if you do something you love, it's going to pay back. And I agree with that. I was lucky enough to do a whole career in health and fitness. And just because I was working on an art piece in the sense of my body, creating this thing that I loved, it allowed me to live this career where I get to do this for a living, which is incredible. I still can't believe it today. But again, wake up with that passion. Go to sleep knowing that you get to wake up the next morning and kick some ass. These are the key points of what's kept me motivated, because you got the goals, you got the long-term goals. What's motivation though? You got to have that, right? Because that's what if we're not motivated, we're not motivating anybody. That's just the bottom line. You show up in the gym in the morning, it's like, all right, I do not want to be here. What's that motivation? Always have that keep going kind of push. This isn't what, you guys are here to learn and take it and grow now and go somewhere else. Next year, you guys are going to be up here talking and kick me out. That's what we want. That's what all of us want. And that's what the concept here is today. So that motivation needs to come from you, whatever that is. And don't think of money as the motivation. That will come. Money does come from whatever you are passionate about or motivated about. 100%. So if you guys just stay true to what you want, get up in the morning, do your thing, train people, learn, keep growing, keep trying to do things like this in conferences, and interact with positive people, oh, you're gonna be fine financially. Again, not the motivation. Motivation is passion. All right?